Jumping straight into the next game, we have a Shen jungle. Now, if you didn't know, in this patch, Shen jungle has the highest win rate out of any jungler. I don't even know if you knew that Shen was a jungler. Well, he is this patch. So, we're going to be navigating around the highest percentage win rate jungler. I'm going to show you how to beat Shen in this patch. This is patch 25.4 or something. I could be wrong. I'll just quickly find out. Yeah, it's 26.4. My bad, I'm a whole season behind. Okay, so we're just getting that early vision. I've pinged my teammates. Hey, come help me out. We need to get vision. Find out where Shen is going to path. So I'm not threatened by Shen at all. I'm just going to go for a straight level 1 invade and be a bit of a pest. I'm going to keep an eye on Fizz. Malzahar naturally pushes Fizz in, so it's hard for Fizz to actually roam. When you invade, you got to be super careful on watching the mid laner and where he's going to be. So as soon as he leaves lane, you start backing off. He actually beats me on the smite. Don't throw the toys out of the cot in this situation. You're still in the game. Yes, you got outplayed, you got outsmited, but that's okay. You're not going to win every battle. So what's Shen going to do now? We're just playing... At this point in the game, we're not full clearing. We're not looking at laners. We've got rather passive lanes with Lux and Zilean top. And then we've got a Malzahar. I should have went over this first, but we've got that Malzahar. He's not really doing much until level 6, so that's why I'm playing games with Shen here. I know that I kind of have priority over him in the jungle, especially early game. I'm going to be able to do sneaky little invades, take away his camps, if I jungle track correctly. So now that I took his red, I navigate straight to my bot lane, thinking, okay, he's just going to rotate into my bot side quadrant, so I need to defend that. A smart, really smart high elo Shen could pick up on that and be like, okay, this dude's going to predict that I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for his top side instead. You can see there he's slow on that rotation. I've already pre-read his mind. He's coming in for my bot side quadrant, thinking that I'm still going to be on his top side. So he still thinks I'm up there. He's probably pinging Yasuo, hey, watch out, Graves is top side. But in reality, doing the dirty on him. I don't have smite, so this makes it tricky to contest Crab. We've got to keep an eye on bot lane and mid lane. So hoping that maybe I'd get that Lantern a bit sooner, but never assume. So this is why you watch the mid laners. We're off to a reasonably bad start. Maybe just not respecting that Crab there. I could just easily give the Crab over. We did have bot lane priority, so I kind of was hoping bot lane roamed, but they didn't. Never assume that a laner is going to roam. They might be doing something bot lane that is super important to their laning phase, so that they're not going to leave that lane and lose the advantage. It's up to you to acknowledge that and maybe just go base and find something else to do on the map. There's always going to be something else you can be doing to pressure the map. So instead of getting Crab, I pick up his level 2 Raptors, which is more gold and XP than the first Crab on the map. So rather than dying bot lane, I could have been taking this Crab and then rotating into Raptors instead. And then just falling back into a full clear or helping this Zilean out. I would have been on tempo to maybe hover top lane for Zilean then. And that's the importance of tempo and not dying, being on the map, the right place, right time. You'll find once you have your tempo down pat, your base time is down pat, that you'll be able to show up in many more different scenarios for your teammates. So now we're just going to push back into... We're going to push into a full clear if Malzahar chooses to be. If he stayed, I was hoping maybe he was going to get level 6 off that wave. If you didn't know, you get level 6. Well, the mid laners, solo laners get level 6 off the 530 cannon wave. It's a really good little tactic you can use to gank hard CC laners or maybe just laners with really strong ultimate abilities. Just respecting Fizz, that's why my ganking position's a little bit off. Not going to overforce it. The gank just wasn't it. Sometimes you just don't pull it off and things don't go the way you want it to. It's up to you not to force things when that happens and make more mistakes. Just take a minute to be like, okay, that didn't go to plan. What can go to plan? Sometimes you just need to readjust the timing of your gank. You can just go clear your Krugs and then repath back bot lane. And the Yunara decides, oh, the Graves must have went B. Oh, he's going to want to go take his other camps. So I've been talking a fair bit. I haven't really been paying attention to Shen. I'm not sure if he showed up on the map. Fizz has Prio, so this is, yes, a very risky dragon. I'm just trying to figure out why. I would have pushed this just because Yunara is not on the map anymore and we have that bot lane pressure. And I'm not too worried about Shen. So we sneak a Drake there. Right before the grubs spawn, which is really nice. Always paying attention to when my grubs and when dragons spawning. Very careful not to give objectives away if I can avoid it. Things to watch out for when giving objectives away is having weak laners, not having priority. For example, our top lane is Zilean. We're never really gonna have priority until late game. Zilean is not an early game champion by any means, so he's never gonna have lane priority. He's just simply trying to farm and make it to late game. So I can just choose to give grubs here, especially with this Fizz having priority over Malzahar. Don't just dive straight into those grubs. Really trying to ping our bot lane back. Then I've got to think, okay, so I've done everything I can to ping Fizz off. What can I do to make up for the fact that bot lane just got ganked? What can we trade for that? Fizz is left mid lane, so this gives me an open opportunity, seeing Shenbot as well, to take the grubs off the map. Just keeping an eye on Yasuo. We're not mucking around. It's good to just get vision on those camps. Waiting for my bot lane to get back into lane so I can look to pressure bot lane as well. The scoreboard's starting to look pretty grim. 1 versus 5. But at least I'm doing my job. I've had a pretty poor start really, and I've gotten both objectives. Shen took 1 grub. So Malz has ult. I'm trying to utilize the fact he's got ult. I walk behind Fizz. I'm cutting him off for when he He uses E to try and get out. And what I'm trying to do by standing behind him is force him to E in front of me, so that I can still use my ultimate ability after he might flash, because wasn't too sure if he had flash up yet or not. So now I'm going to use my bot lane ults. Lux is low on mana, we got to note that down. So we're using the ult damages. Lux hits a full combo. Bot lane doesn't push forward after. That's alright, we get the kill anyway. So there's not really much synergy between me and the bot lane at this stage of the game. Sometimes this can be frustrating. So it's important in these games that you just stick to your game plan. Keep your fundamentals as perfect as they possibly can be. Like just doing everything right that I teach in these videos with jungling. Like base timing. Make sure your tempo's on point. Just maybe even sometimes just mute your bot lane. Make sure you're going base. You're spending your gold lead advantages on items so that you can pressure objectives with as much strength and power as possible. We have that Drake spawning in a minute.
An ally has been slain.
I thought about going for Shen, but we know that Fizz is MIA, so we're just really... Yeah, Shen would be pinging. Okay, I just saw Graves. Where are you, Fizz? Just respecting him. If I was Shen, I'd be pinging that Fizz to help me take Wolves as well. Just start pressuring me out of this game. Really waiting for that Malzahar ult to come up. If Fizz burns his spell rotation on Malzahar and the spell shield, it's an easy combo, easy kill mid. We know Shen will be in this bot side because he was in my top side before, and then he would have opted for a full clear. Just keep your eye on bot lane when you're doing this. Keep an eye on that Fizz. So the enemy team's starting to get flustered now. We need to keep the pressure up. Keep taking objectives. It'll slowly eat away at their mindset, seeing and hearing that objective noise. Get taken off the map. See, Fizz is frustrated. He's trying to defend this Drake. He gives me another kill. And I steal the Drake off. So a pretty grim start has turned itself around and it's starting to look like a bit of a win. This is where you've got to knuckle down. Keep tempo on point. Keep recycling camps. Utilizing ults and CC from your teammates. And just genuinely using those base timers to show up for objectives. We're watching Rift spawning in a minute. Just hovering in case botline does anything stupid. Worst case scenario, I trade Rift for this bot lane gank. If it's on, it's on. I just want to get out of there, go base, go Rift. Help them push in. Steal the wave for the efforts. We gave Lux the kill, so it's fine to take the wave. Bit of shared gold, never hurt nobody. I'm trying to base timer I don't really want to follow up on that Thresh, but I don't want him to troll me. And the fact that Shen came bot makes it okay for the base timer to not go off there. We just got to make sure we keep his mentality in check as well, and he doesn't want to just throw the game away because no one's helping him when he wants to make a play happen. Regardless, he forced the Shen ult, which is really good. Especially before an objective like Rift Herald. So this is ideally how you want a Zillion lane to end up. Yasuo hasn't done anything to pressure objectives or my top side at all. He's pressuring the tower plates, yes, but he's not moving around the map, which makes it okay to just leave him top until we get a bit stronger. So this becomes a risky objective now. Yas diving, could defend it, yes, but I don't want to allow for Shen to get this objective, so I'm just going to sneak that away as well. Maybe they're letting me get away with too much.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
A risky play. Maybe I saw Fizz burnt his ult on Malzahar earlier. I can't remember, I was talking too much. Everything I do is calculated. So it wouldn't have just be a coin flip onto Fizz there. I would rather just go take my blue buff if I wasn't going to get a kill in the mid wave. So I wanted to go over mentality and mindset a little bit in this video as well. I'm very, like any sport, League of Legends is very mindset focused game. It's your mentality has to be on point. If you have things going on in your life, maybe girlfriend problems, boyfriend problems, maybe you're grieving, I don't know, just anything, you're just tired from work, you've had a bad day at work, it's never really a good idea to queue up for ranked. You want to kind of get your life on track before, like any other sport. You want to make sure you're doing the right things in the lead up to a ranked match, as silly as that might sound, or before your rank climb. This just puts you in the best possible position to be a positive player in your matches, where you can reinforce and help others push through to get victories. It sounds ridiculous, but positivity and mindset is so important in this game if you want to have and maintain an 80% win rate on your climbs. The only reason I know this is because I've fallen victim to this so many times. I've done so many climbs. I've been playing this game for 13 years now, and I have spent like hours and hours grinding ranked day to day, and I just know this firsthand because I've been in these situations where my mindset is terrible. I'm typing, I'm just playing terribly, I'm toxic, and that's when I'm playing the absolute worst. So I really want to put an emphasis on just having the right mindset before you queue up. Putting your phone down, not being distracted. Yeah, making sure there's no outside distractions if it's not your phone. Maybe you have kids or something like that, and the baby's crying. I don't know. You just want to make sure you're fully locked into the ranked match. Otherwise, it's not even worth queuing up for ranked. You may as well just play Aram or Earth or something like that. I can guarantee you have a lot of people hang shit on ranked, but I can guarantee your experience with ranked. I don't know why I didn't spend that money. Your experience with ranked is going to be so much better, and just League of Legends in general if you're in a positive mindset as well. So we're just going to look to full clear our bot side off. Before we roam up into Baron, maybe we can look for a pick after taking this off the map. I don't want to give Shen any opportunities. I want to give him a leg up where he can take my red off the map and I don't get to access it. I really, really like having red buff on Graves, so we're going to make sure we have red buff before any sort of skirmish or any sort of Baron fight. So now that I'm nearly at my 3-item power spike, I can start to pressure the Yasuo, force him out of this game. Something to note, Thresh has gone B. We don't want to pressure too hard right now. We're going to let Thresh and Malzahar get back onto that map before we push up past the mid lane towers. Or the tier 1 towers. Just clear wards in the meantime. You could base if you had gold to spend. Just do something other than pressure or int. So in a stalemate like this, you want to find a pick. There's a pick top lane, so we go for Yas. He's overextending. I know that Zil can ult himself. This will buy us time. Don't get outplayed. Don't get outplayed. This gives us Baron.
Unstoppable. Double kill.
Sometimes going for picks puts the enemy into an awkward, frantic position where they're like, oh shit, Yas is dying top. We got to do something in the bot lane. We got to overextend, dive them under the mid lane tower, and then just give us a complete ace. So that's why picks are very important. This gives us the top tower. We could also look to pressure Baron if there was maybe the ADC. Oh, we don't have an ADC. If we had the mid up, if we had Mal's. Yeah, you just want to focus on getting picks, picking up on mistakes that enemies are making. Like enemies make these mistakes in all ranks of the game. Soul's in under 2 minutes. We're going to play for Soul. We've got 3 items. Major power spike for Graves right now. Especially getting that extra cloak of agility. Wait, is that what it's called? Forgotten. It's a weird name for a crit item if it is. Might just be talking shit. So we take that top side quadrant off the map. Hopefully Thresh doesn't die. It's good what Thresh is doing, but it's better if you're next to him to defend. The support before Drake, at least a minute, should be doing exactly what he's doing. Clearing, placing wards. Now he goes B, resets his ward count, then comes back onto the map. We wait for him to come back on the map. Don't grieve until everyone is on the map, pressuring or in the vicinity of Drake. So if Fizz is trolling, it's basically just straight grief. Running through mid lane, he should be aware that Thresh was just in the in their bot lane quadrant, putting wards down. So we've got full priority over that river. But we'll take those. We like it when the enemy ints and trolls. There's a potential ace here if Mal's decides to move. Terrible position, by the way. It was a bad position by me, for sure. Very risky, very coin flip. Sometimes I like to put myself in that position to force a fight to happen if I can get enough damage off. And I know that my teammates are going to be able to clean up afterwards. it just initiates a fight, and then in solo queue, people don't know whether to initiate or not. So if you just make that happen, yeah, it can just help you win those games. It's hard to explain. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but
Shut down.
I kind of tried to explain it the best I can.
Has been slain.
So we got Mountain Drake, really good into Fizz. Not the best on squishy champions like our team, so it's not the best soul we could have got. But it still helps towards the burst damage of Fizz and the poke from Yunara. Any soul's a good soul to me. I'm a major fan of just getting dragons and souls. Look at that. Yunara's just doing nothing. I mean, she's got 2 items, no boots. Is that what they do on Yunara? No boots? Or is this one just a freak? Just looking to shut Shen out of this game, taking his farm away. Utilizing our pressure, our power. Gonna wait for a pick to happen. Then we force Baron. And we start to close the game out. So I would have went Infinity Edge before Lord Dominic's, because I'm so far ahead and because they don't have much armor and they have a lot of squishies. Don't go Infinity Edge first if they have armor. If there's more than 2 to 3 players with armor, just get Lord Doms. It's definitely worth it. This is why I got Infinity Edge. The damage is just absurd. Cheeky little Thresh Lantern play. Man, I'd be so bored if I was Zilean right now. He's just been stuck under tower all game, throwing bombs. Oh, man. Even Yas is just buying into Zill's game. Yas should just be roaming, helping his team. Trying to get flashy quadra kills on the rest of the team. Zill's split push power is so weak. Yas could just wave clear, then just roam and help his team out do objectives.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So at this point of the game, shocking start. We've managed to resurrect our farm. We've almost got 10 farm per minute. We've taken every single objective on the game, in the game. And yeah, we have Soul. It's looking pretty good. We just need to get Baron, close the game out. And we need to just eat a little bit more of Shen's mindset away. Just make him feel like he should never have picked Shen. I could only imagine Shen being a good jungler because of his ultimate ability and just being able to show up for those fights that a jungler would never expect them to be there, to be able to show up for. It's like a counter jungling tactic. So the fact that Shen is good right now would be because he's got strong wave clear. There's that health item they've brought out that gives him like the Sterex gauge health item. I don't know what it's called. The belt. And that's just making him super strong for the ganking utility. Not strong enough. Pretty sure that's the other reason I have Infinity Edge as well and didn't go Lord Doms into the Shen. Because he's gone health first, and it's always better to just have more health, more crit, more damage into health if they have armor, then you need the penetration, right? Yeah, see, Shen's building magic resist now. For some reason. This is Emerald 4 Elo, by the way. Not even joking. And like these players build like this. Still people questioning how to build in the top 7% of League of Legends players, or top 8%. He's gonna troll again. He went for it. We probably could have dove out and comboed him. It was kind of coin flip. He can just press E, get away, so I didn't burn anything on him. We'll wait for the right time. Patience is a virtue. Someone will make the error. Someone who always makes an error when Elder Drake spawns. Oh, is it gonna be me? The almighty crab. Give us thy vision. How good. Make sure you clear the vision away. Vision is the ultimate power in this game. If you take it away, you get picks. I'm just zoning the Soraka out of the game. Late game in situations like this, if you can kill Soraka, it can be better than killing the ADC first. Hang on, we nearly get the Penta. We're gonna get Elder for good fun here. Just teleport straight onto that mid wave too. Or they're just gonna FF. So there you have it. We're working our way towards Emerald now. This is like plat 1, what, 50 LP? Oh, 78 LP. So yeah, we're basically Emerald. GG.